Hey guys, Hakeem here, back with some more Magic. Still playing the Infinite Turn, combo deck. Got a 3-lander here with some good colors, couple of tri-lands and a Selesnya Gate. Got a Visionary, probably won't be able to cast it until the 3rd turn, but that's fine, and then we can follow up with a War Monk. Also got a Baneslayer and Time Warp, which is, they're not terrible cards. So yeah, Elmer Honey Toast is on the play, so we're gonna let him start there. Got a message from Tyvan. I'm gonna check that later because I just clicked record. So let's see here now. Gonna get the Citadel into play because these 3 colors are more important to me in the early game than the black mana. Green is obviously all the 2-drops in the deck are green plus War Monk. So we're gonna start that way. And Mr. Honey Toast has started with Forest. Now he's playing a Plains. Could be playing the Selesnya aggro deck since he's playing 60 cards. Hold on, no, I think I'm gonna play the Visionary right here and draw a random card. Could have taken a turn off that and gotten the War Monk into play next turn, but since I don't know what he's doing yet, I'd rather just draw the card and get the 1/1 in play. Very likely going to see Raise the Alarm here, though. Nope, didn't see it. So maybe it's not the aggro deck, or maybe he's just playing a 3-drop, something like Attended Knight. But no, he's cultivating, so it could be a ramp deck, and there could be a 3rd color. We'll generally find out once the cultivate happens if there's another color involved. Doesn't look like it because he put a Plains in play and grabbed a Forest up into his hand. So he's tapped out. We picked up a Planar Cleansing, which is pretty decent. We've got the necessary amounts of white mana for it. So yeah, we're just going to put the Tri-land in play now and see what he's got on 5 mana. I mean, this is a really good follow-up to a Planar Cleansing because we can still play out a lot of the ETB creatures in our deck and then just reuse them through Seance. So let's see, does he have a 5-mana play? No, he just turned 3 Cultivate into nothing, so he must have a hand stacked with bombs or some answers or something, but I'm going to swing here, I don't see any reason not to swing there. And for now, just drop another Citadel and a War Monk, because War Monk's pretty awesome dude. So we're just going to get that into play here and see if he ever plays a creature or not. He's up to 6 mana now. 6 mana. We're going to hit 5 next turn, but we're only going to be able to have access to 4. So it doesn't look like Baneslayer or Time Warp are going to be coming out anytime soon unless we pick up a basic. Again, he's on 6, not doing anything, so we picked up a Swamp. Again, I'm just going to attack for 4 here. Just going to attack for 4. If he doesn't do anything, I'm probably just going to Time Warp and attack for 4 more. And yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to Time Warp here. Got the Archaeomancer that I can play after that to get it back, although I'm not sure if I want to or not just yet. But for now, again, just attack for 4 more, take him to 10. And I guess put the Baneslayer in play? I mean, do I just play Beatdown here? It's a 2-turn clock right there, so I guess I do. And I'll just have the Planar Cleansing in my back pocket for if he goes crazy and starts taking over the board. Maybe he's the guy with the Planar Cleansing. That's entirely possible. He's going to play a Reprisal here to take down the Baneslayer. And he's got 5 cards in his hand, and he's going to play out a Michaeloth on an empty board. So that's just a 4/4. Normally he would, devour some creatures and then, do some stuff like that. Do I have anything here? I mean, I suppose I can Archaeomancer that Time Warp. But for now, just going to be content to sit here and play some lands. I'm on 26 life to his 10. No profitable attacks there, but he gets no tokens from his Michaeloth because he didn't devour anything. So here's a better look at the card since it went away last time. And let's see what he does now on. Well, he's playing a Radiant Fountain, so he's on 8 mana. 8 mana could definitely be a Crater Hoof in that deck. Gonna have to watch out for that. But he doesn't attack wisely since I could double block. So now I'm gonna draw a random card, see what it is. I'd like to get the Gorger in play now. This is what I want to pick up. So let's play another random cantrip creature. Try to just get deeper and deeper into the deck. And there's another one. Let's just keep digging. We really want to get that Species Gorger because we've got the Archaeomancer in hand with Time Warp in the graveyard. Didn't pick it up though. So, but we got, you know, we got several cards deeper this turn. Which has got to count for something. There's 3 copies in the deck, so I mean, we're nearly a third of the way through it. One more card, and we will be a third of the way through it. So it should be relatively easy to find. Knock on wood, of course. So let's see now, again, on 8 mana, what he's going to do. He could potentially have 9. He hasn't played a drop yet this turn. I mean, when the time does come for me to blow up the board, you know, I'm sure it will. He's playing a Raised by Wolves, which gives an enchanted creature +2. Is it +1/+1 for each wolf you control? Yeah, so now he's going to Cloud Shift his thing and devour some stuff. So he's going to Cloud Shift his Michaeloth, devour some stuff. That gives him an 8/8 now, and it's going to start spitting out, I think, 4. It's going to start spitting out 4 1/1s per turn. So we got to cultivate. I could just blow up the board now, I suppose. He's down to 3 cards in his hand. Then I could Seance and start drawing a bunch of cards with all these cantrip creatures here. So how much mana do I have on the battlefield right now? It's 8. I can make it 9. And I have the 4 blue sources. All I need is a Species Gorger. So I'll make it 9. I can Planar Cleansing and Cultivate. Or I can wait an additional turn before I cleanse the board. I think I'll wait an additional turn. So what are my colors of mana like? I need 4 blue for the combo, but that's all I have. I only have 2 black, but that's all I'll need. I got plenty of green, plenty of white, so I will go for black and a blue, I guess. That's what I'll go for. And yeah, we'll just, he's going to generate 4 1/1s, but they don't have haste. So I'm just going to sit back here, and hopefully he'll overextend into this Planar Cleansing a little bit more. Crater Hoof, you know, wouldn't be the greatest here because it doesn't give the tokens haste, so only that Michaeloth would be able to, and the Crater Hoof itself. Although +6/+6 on the 2 of them would still be a hefty amount of damage. But he's cultivating, so we're not looking at a hoof. So he's just going to strip a few land out of his deck. I'd really like to see him playing something else though, because I am going to Planar Cleansing on this turn when I untap. Probably should have just attacked with everybody last turn since he only had 1 blocker, and then I could have just blown up the board after that. Hindsight's 20/20, you know. But what I was really going for was for him to overextend. So now he's putting an Armored Ascension onto his Michaeloth, so he's got a 13/13 flyer now. So he did, you know, extend 1 card deeper, but the price I paid was 13 life. That's a pretty hefty price to pay. Pretty hefty price to pay indeed. So I'm definitely going to blow up the board. That is for certain. So let's just swing with everybody. See how he wants to block. If he wants to block. I mean, I guess he could quad block the War Monk. Looks like he's just going to take down the Visionaries. That's what he's going to do. Either way, I'm going to gain 3 life. And do I have enough white sources to blow up the board and play Seance? I think I do. So let's just blow the board up. Say goodbye to everybody, and then let's play the Seance, and we can start exiling those Wall of Omens and Elvish Visionaries. So we're going to start doing that right now, just to draw extra cards. Yep. Once we get that Species Gorger in play, hopefully he doesn't have any more reprisals. Picked up a Treasured Find. You know, with the amount of mana that we have, that's actually pretty good right now. But he's not going to do anything. He's just got 10 mana, 3 cards, but nothing to do with all that. So we're going to exile the Elvish Visionary here. Draw another card. It's War Monk and another Treasured Find. So we're just going to cultivate and strip some lands. And I guess blue, white, I don't know, it doesn't really matter at this point. And play a War Monk, because he is going to have to deal with that. Not going to play the Archaeomancer just yet. Nothing here I really want a Treasured Find right now. No, I'm just going to Keep digging. Maybe I can treasure find a Baneslayer next turn if something good doesn't show up. But we're just gonna keep exiling all these cantrips and draw a bunch of cards. Almost halfway through the deck now. Picked up another Warmonk. He's on 4 cards now with 10 mana, 11 mana, 3 cards. But we don't see a play from him, so away goes the Visionary. And gonna exile this one. You know, drawing 3 cards per turn, 1 on his turn and 2 on our own. But we're burning through our graveyard pretty quickly, and we picked up Runescarred Demon. Okay, let's attack first. Swing for 3. Divine Verdict is going to kill that. I'm fine with that. That is 4 mana, instant speed, destroy target attacking or blocking creature. We are going to go in and tutor up a Species Gorger. If he's got a Reprisal, it'll probably hit the demon. So yeah, let's put the Gorger into play. So now we got a couple of 6/6s while he's on 9 life. So he's gonna need an answer. You know, I mean, the type of deck. I don't want to exile any of these creatures to Seance. The type of deck that he's playing, I mean, I wouldn't put it past him to have a Planar Cleansing in there. So that's an option that he could have. He has an Elixir of Immortality that does pretty much nothing. Puts him up to 14 life, I guess, and lets him reshuffle that stuff, but doesn't get him a card. Maybe buys him a turn on his clock, but you know, I guess that technically gets him a card if it lets him live an extra turn. But you know, still, I don't think it does anything here. So we're gonna have to bounce up the Runescarred Demon, which is okay. We get a tutor out of it. I'm not gonna exile anything to Seance. Gonna bounce up the demon. And we're going to swing for 6 here. Swing for 6. And then we're going to Archaeomancer, the Time Warp. And cast it. And then we're going to cast the Time Warp and take another turn. Do I have a 2-mana creature? I don't. I'm just going to cultivate, strip some lands. Just because. Get all the white mana out of the deck. And then it's Beauregard Infinite now, unless he has an instant speed response. Not going to exile anything to Seance. We're going to pick up the Archaeomancer, obviously off the Species Gorger trigger. Picked up a Runescarred Demon, but we're just going to swing for 6 again. There we go. And we're just going to Archaeomancer the Time Warp. That's how it goes. Got a lot of mana in play this game. But he didn't do very much in the early game. You know, he kind of just playing the whole ramp into nothing deck. So we, you know, get to take another turn and just not exile anything to Seance, obviously, because no ETBs in there. We've already got the win. Bounce up the Archaeomancer. And swing for 6, that's the game. With 8 cards in hand. Saw most of the deck, you know, saw 37 cards. Took a while to get to the Species Gorger, actually had to tutor it out, but anyway, we got to go infinite in that game, which was pretty good. It actually sort of mattered, because we got to attack 3 times in a row with the Species Gorger and just kill him. So, alright, thanks for watching. I think tomorrow's the final episode of Infinite Turns. Hope you enjoyed this week, and we'll see you then.